today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I did this style. This hair is from UNice Hair company. I can't remember what curl pattern it is. I think it's like the Jerry curl pattern or something like that. I don't think it's deep wave because it has more of a kinkier texture than deep wave. Yes, I think this style turned out so cute. Like, I think it's so cute. It makes me feel like a little girl again. Yes, super cute for back to school. I know everybody done started school already, but if you're looking for some affordable hair, make your edges look natural, make your hair look cute, UNice has the hair for you. I have worked with UNice in the past. I actually worked with UNice for like a whole year, and I tried all their hair and I love all their hair. So affordable, so bomb. So if you guys want to check their website out, all the information will be in my description box below. I'm tired today, so I'm not gonna stand up and give you guys a hug, but I'm gonna give you guys a big old air hug. Your girl is pushing 8 months pregnant and your girl ain't feeling this, okay? So let me go ahead and give you guys a little air hug if you don't already know. If you're a new subscriber, we give hugs around here. We spread love, we spread positivity, we spread hugs. But yeah guys, I really like this hair. I can say like it loses moisture pretty quickly. Like it gets a frizzy look pretty quick, but big hair don't care, right? Because I love me some big hair. You cannot tell me this is not my hair, okay? You can't tell me, sis. You can't, sis. So yes guys, if you want to check out how I did this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how I plucked it a little bit, how I applied it. I don't use a cap, I don't use glue, but if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and continue watching. Okay guys, so this is how the wig came. I think it was a 13 by 6. You see it has 6 inches in the middle, and then on the sides it's like a 2 or 3 inch. Like I said, I don't know why companies do that for the pre-made wigs, but here is the wig before it's washed or anything like that. It is pre-plucked and it has a light brown lace. So after I bleached the knots and washed the hair, this is how the hairline looks. I did not pluck it yet. I'm just combing it out, getting it saturated, getting it, you know, set the way I want it. I want it to dry a certain way, so that's why I'm going to mold the hair the way I want it. And yeah, so the hair held up pretty well. It did shed a little bit after I bleached it. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The hair did shed after I bleached it, but it didn't shed too much. Nothing too much to worry about. So here I am grabbing the flat edge tweezers, and I'm going to tweeze the hairline. Now, I don't do it completely before I put it on. I like to just kind of do moderately tweezing. I didn't have to do too much anyway because it was already pre-plucked. So I'm just going to do both sides that way, and then I'm going to finish the plucking whenever I put the wig on my head. Okay, and here I am getting the parting ready. The part goes back so far. I love it. But I'm just going to pluck the part a little bit just to give it more of an opening and open look part instead of it being so slim. So that's what I did. And then I'm just going to get some places where I want to have the baby hair. I like my baby hair look natural. I don't like it too, you know, too crazy. So I'm going to do little spots where I'm going to have the baby hair. And I'm using the Afro G mousse, of course, to set the hair and to set the baby hair in place. And I'm going to let that wig dry for about an hour, hour and a half. It wasn't completely dry whenever I put it on, but it was mostly dry. So I'm going to let it set in place. And I'll come back to you guys so you guys can see how the wig is applied. Hey y'all, so I'm back thugging it. Now I'm just going to, you already know how I do my hair. I don't do cornrows or anything. Barely do cornrows. So I'm going to just go ahead and moisturize my hair with water and conditioner and braid it into plaits. Okay, so now I'm going to throw any color cap on. I'm not going to color the cap or anything because, like I said, I don't wear a cap on the front of my head. So I'm just going to brush my edges out the way, and then I'm going to show you guys how the wig looks. It looks great. But, of course, the lace doesn't match, so I'm going to use the Ruby Kisses. And I don't know what color that is, but that color matches me the most. I like to use a color that's a little bit darker than me. And I'm going to put that inside of the lace and on top of the lace. Doing both makes a huge difference when it comes to how well the lace melts and blends onto your skin. And then I'm going to cut the back lace off in the back of the head. And then I'm going to cut the ear tabs off to make sure the wig fits me the right way. Okay, so now I'm just going to pluck the hairline to my liking. Now that I have everything in place where I want it, I'm going to cut right down the middle, so that way I'm going to split the wig in 2 halves so I can work on one side at a time. I'm going to use the Got To Be glue spray, and I'm going to use it on my edges under the wig first, and I'm going to dry it on cool for about 10 seconds so it can get a little tacky. And then I'm going to fold the lace back where I want it onto my skin, and then I'm going to spray that Got To Be glue spray directly on top of the lace, and then dry it again on cool and slowly start pressing the lace into my skin with my fingers. And I'm going to do both sides the exact same way before I cut off the lace. Now be cautious now, after you use the freeze spray, you may have a couple pieces that are a little stuck. My recommendation for that is just get a comb and comb out the pieces of hair where the hairline is to make sure nothing is stuck, and then use, cut the pieces where you want your baby hairs to be. And then I like to use like a little spoolie brush and put the got to be glue spray on it and use that to kind of mold my baby hairs. Now, if you see a piece that's a little white or sticky, you can either get some alcohol and rub that off, or you can get a little bit of oil, a little bit of serum, and apply that on that part. Now, I like to use the elastic bands used to make the wigs. I like to use a long piece and use that to tie down my edges. Now, before I tie down my edges, I'm going to secure my edges one more time with the got to be glue spray. On my edges, and then I'm going to let it dry with the elastic band on top to make sure that it's very, very melted. After I do that and tie that down and let it dry, I'm going to spray this hair with water and just get it saturated. And then I'm going to use a conditioner, not a leave-in conditioner, a regular conditioner. I use a Suave conditioner because it's the only conditioner I had beside me. Use that and apply it onto the hair, and then I use a dimming brush or a paddle brush, and I use that to distribute the product through my hair and get it detangled. Now, I noticed when I was doing this, the hair was shedding, so I trimmed the ends a little bit because I noticed it was uneven. The ends were a little raggedy, but it was nothing that you can't get rid of by snipping it a little bit, just like a ½ inch, nothing too serious. And yeah, and the hair was basically back to normal. Okay, y'all, so this is how it looks once I apply some water to it and get the frizz down. It's not really like a deep curl. It's almost like a jerry curl type of curl. But I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see how like the hairline looks. Focus. So yeah, that's how the hairline looks. Yeah, this is how it ended up turning out. I'm going to use some of those gold bobby pins to kind of do a little design in it. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the final look. It turned out so freaking cute. Put my little gold bobby pins up in there, put a little design up in there. I think it turned out so cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.